What's up, everybody? Welcome to Monday Night Football. New York Giants, New England Patriots. It's about to get crazy. What do you guys think? It's going to be fun. Comment below, score predictions, whatever the heck you think. Would love to hear from you. Things about to get rolling here in New England. Here we go. Hit that like button when you jump in. Drop your score predictions. Here we go. What up, Leaf Locker? Good to see you. What's your name, by the way? I don't think I've ever got your name. Oh, come on. Trap game. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I think I don't disagree. Could be a big trap game, especially with Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart is he's good. He's good. And he's proven that. Again, I think a comparison would be, in a way, Drake May in his first year. Again, he doesn't have the weapons right now. He doesn't have neighbors. Doesn't have your boy Scattaboo, who just seeks out violence, it feels like, every time he carries the ball. But when it comes down to it, Jackson Dart, I feel like he can find a way. They've played close against some good teams, so it's going to be very interesting to see. I don't know what to think, but I am a little nervous. Jeff, I appreciate you, sir. What's your prediction, Jeff? What do you got? Yeah, I would agree they're the best the best 2-10 team. And what's crazy is, like, this team is only, like, chances are they're going to get a high draft pick. Who are they going to end up getting? Defensively, they have some absolute ballers on that defense. And offensively, at 100%, that team can absolutely just click. You see what they did against the Eagles earlier in the season, and that wasn't even at fully 100%. So we're going to see what happens. But again, you never know. You never know. So comment below, drop your predictions. Jeff, 31-24. I love it. Let me look at my notes right here, because I'm that type of guy. I got final score 36-17. 36-17, obviously, the Pats. The Pats, baby. What do you think? Comment below. Love the throwback unis. Some of the best throwbacks in the NFL. I would tell you, though, my favorite as a kid, I love the color orange. If my buddy Ben is watching this, he knows. He's gonna love me saying this because he's a Bronco fan. But when I was a little kid, my favorite color was orange. And I love that was back when they had the Denver Broncos. Back then, it wasn't a throwback. It was just their uniform. It was before, they made it to the Super Bowl in, what was that, 97, 98, whenever that was. Those are beautiful. Those uniforms, the D, what was that, the powder blue? So nice. They have a paper clip and a chip for that position at tight end. Yeah, hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens for the Giants. But again, yeah, I wouldn't disagree. They probably need a tight end. 38-21, I don't think that's unrealistic. Do not think that's unrealistic. What other score predictions we got? I know there's plenty of you in here. Might as well drop your score prediction. What else you got to do? We got 38-21. Some people nervous. Again, like I said, yeah, I'm nervous. And here we are with our friends Joe Buck, Troy Aikman. And the Giants are coming. Jackson Dart. I truly think, though, if we can get the run game going, exploit their offense, their defense, especially their run defense, I think this hand can get out of hand real quick for the Giants. I think the Patriots can put up some points if they can exploit that run defense, which I think they can. What do you guys think? Comment below. Would love to hear from you. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Also appreciate you guys watching the show. Always fun. Here we go. Gonzo has a game. Give Gun, you know what? Hey, let's chalk him up for a pick six. That'd be fun for Gonzo. As well, 31-18. 31-18. I don't think that's a bad prediction. Do not think that's bad at all. Maybe, hear me out on this. Is it possible Jackson Dart, the Ole Miss guy, he's razzled by Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss the way he did for LSU? He's razzled enough that it's on his mind. It carries over into the game. He struggles, and it's just downhill for that offense the whole time. Likely, no, but you never know. You never know, folks. So comment below. Tell me what you think. Score predictions. We're going to be watching the game. We're going to be talking about it. It's going to be fun. We're going to enjoy it. So comment below. Lots of field goals. That's possible. Ray, I appreciate you. I know you're all the way over in Washington. 28-17 Patriots. I like that. Come on now. If you're a Patriots fan, listen, you got to be at least projecting that the Patriots win. Am I right? At least projecting, Hey, and by the way, if you haven't already, hit that like button for me. It helped me a lot. Help the algorithm, all that fun stuff. Other people joining. It'll be fun. Hit that button. Truly appreciate it. But again, keys to the game I have down are simple. Establish the run game, so exploit their run defense. I think that's first and foremost. Then I would tell you protect Drake May. They have a man named Brian Burns, who is second in the league in sacks. We've already faced who's first in the league in Myles Garrett. Brian Burns is an absolute menace. I think typically he's coming off the left side, but I think they're going to probably try to get him up a little bit against Verdarian Lowe and see what he can do. But I think he's going to wreak havoc. It's not going to be good. As well, I think the bigger thing for our defense is going to be containing Jackson Dart. They've shown in the 2 wins they have, Jackson Dart, especially against the Eagles, he ran. He scrambled, he got out of the pocket and got some big first downs, which was huge. So containing him as well as Tracy needs to be contained. If he's not contained, it's not going to be ideal. He can catch it out of the backfield. His first position group was when he was at Purdue was a wide receiver, so he can do it. Makes me nervous. But I think, they can contain them and they can do a lot there. So we'll see. What do you think? Comment below. What are some other keys maybe I'm missing? What are your thoughts? What's your drink of choice for tonight? I got a little smoothie as well. A little water. Happy Monday to you as well, Daniel. Welcome. Welcome. Listen. If Bill Belichick was here, the whole Ole Miss thing would probably be all over the radio. But hey, you never know. I'm sure he was asked at some point during the week about the Ole Miss thing. I guarantee it. So, listen, water's good. Be drinking that water. It's smart. But yeah, it's going to be a fun game. I don't live stream often. I need to more. I enjoy it. It's just tough when you got a beautiful wife, 3 kids. You're trying to do stuff. In respect for the national anthem. John 14:6 on Stefon Diggs' eye black. If you didn't see that. Here we go. USA. Let's go, baby. Things are rolling. If you haven't dropped that, look at that hat here. Have mercy, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't, hit that like button for me. Things are getting rolling in Foxborough. Loving the throwback unis. What is your prediction of the game? Again, I have dropped 36-17. I think Stefon Diggs ends up scoring. It's going to be a fun game. I'm excited. Nervous, but excited. If you're just catching up, simple parts of the game are this. Establish the run game, exploit this gosh-awful run defense like they couldn't do against the Bengals. They need to be able to do that early and consistently. Next, protect Drake May. I think that's simple. If they can establish the run, they open up the pass, protect Drake May, let Drake do what he does. And then last but not least, defensively, I think really the 2 big players you have to contain are Jackson Dart on his feet, as well as Tracy out of the backfield, not only running, but catching out of the backfield in the flat. So comment below. Tell me what you think. Would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts when it comes to this game? Prediction, breakdown, thoughts, keys to the game, maybe something I didn't talk about. As I said, I think Brian Burns is going to be an absolute he's great. He's great. Just like Myles Garrett dominated against this Patriots offensive line. I think Brian Burns, the number 2 guy when it comes to sacks in the NFL right now, he's good. Are the Patriots line going to be able to do what they can to block him, to protect Drake May? I think they can. It's just they're going to have to keep an eye on him as well. Dexter Lawrence is going to be playing, even though he has been dealing with injury. So we'll see how that goes. Thibodeau, they do not have. Apparently, as well, Abdul Carter. I saw something on Twitter that it was definitely a joke. I'm not going to read it because it was a little inappropriate about why Abdul Carter. Maybe you guys saw that, why Abdul Carter is not playing, but or at least the first drive for disciplinary reasons, he's not going to be playing. So We will see moving forward, but we'll see. We'll see. I think the Patriots, on paper, the Patriots have a lot of advantages over this Giants team. We'll see. So what do we got? I agree. So Kyle makes a really good point. I feel like Jackson Dart, he could have been a dangerous quarterback with Malik Neighbors and Cam Skattebo. Again, Cam Skattebo is just the type of running back that laugh at. I saw this, so I'm just going to repeat it. It said that he seeks out CTE with how he runs the football. And let's be honest, he runs violently. And so he was fun to watch at Arizona State. We'll see moving forward as well. But just crazy. Cam Skattebo. But I agree. But that's why I think the Giants moving forward are going to be very interesting to watch with Jackson Dart, with Neighbors, with Skattebo, with these defensive players, with a high draft pick. This is, I really think in the NFC East, this is an up-and-coming team. I really do. What else do we got as we got kickoff right here? Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Terrell Jennings, if Mama Jennings is watching right now, you know I love your son. I know you watch the channel. I appreciate you. You know that. I appreciate you. We're getting spammed in the chat. If you're here, hey, do me a favor, hit that like button. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for the super chats. It means the world to me. As well, let's enjoy some football. Terrell Jennings, as I said, mom, watcher of the show, loves the show. We appreciate you, Mom. We appreciate you. Here we go. First drive. Single setback. Ramondre. Give the man, 4 or 5 yards right there. We'll take it. We will take it, baby. Man, my voice is going to go quick, guys. I'm telling you right now, my voice is going to go quick. Listen, this is what I'm going to tell you on this first drive. Really set the tone on the ground. Set the tone on the ground. Get things going. Get this defense on their heels. I like it. As I say that, guess what? They jump into empty setback. Oh, there's Ramondre in the back. Here we go. There you go. Mac Hollins. Anyone see Mac Hollins walk into the facility? Walking into the facility wearing like a mechanic gear, and then like a spare tire, and he was barefoot, so grounding as they call it. Here we go, baby. There you go. Ramondre backfield, I formation. Let's go. Westover, don't miss your block. Boom. There we go. That, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we need right there. That's what we need. It's simple. Get the ball moving. Get it going. Get the ball moving. Block. Move the line. Dexter Lawrence over Bradbury. Holds his own right there. There we go, baby. Move the sticks. That's what we need. That's what we need. Ooh. He was pushing a little bit. Who is pushing a little bit? Here we go. First question, starting the game. Who's going to score the first touchdown? Who do you think? First tutty. My guess is simple. I'm going to go my guy, Kayshon Boutte. I think he's going to score. He needs to get back in the end zone. It's been too long. Oh, there's Kyle Williams on the field. I scratched that. I take Kyle Williams right here, baby. Come on. Come on, Kyle. And there you go. You see Burns on Verdarian Lowe. I told you, get him out of there. Nice. Come on, Stephon. I love it. Love it. Let's go. First down. Move the chains. I told you they are going to try to exploit Verdarian Lowe. His first start of the season with Will Campbell on the IR. Brian Burns typically coming off that left side, so be going up against Moses. Guess what? Went up against Verdarian Lowe, came onto the other side. Good job. Good job, Verdarian. A lot of people dogging on Verdarian. He's going to hold his own today. Believe in him. Believe in him. Who do you got scoring, though? Comment below. Would love to hear from you. Oh, shoot. Yeah, come on. Come on, Drake. Smart. All right. Right after I was praising Verdarian Lowe, and then right after that, right after that, he almost allows a sack. I still believe in him. You got to believe in him, ladies and gentlemen. You got to believe in him. Got to believe in him. I do. Do you? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Comment below. Who's going to score the first touchdown? There you go, Ramondre. Run it up the field. See, right there, if you're going to be able to get to the second level without getting touched, and then you can just manhandle your guy for another 5 yards, money. Money. I like it. Ramondre or Travion punching in for the touchdown. I think that would be a good start, a good statement to start this game for sure. If we had it on the ground scoring, I would love to see that. Here you go, Keishawn Booty. He's out wide at the one receiver. Here we go. What do we got? 3rd and 3. Step up. There we go. Oh, man, I thought he was going to run right there. I'll take that. Hunter Henry finding a pocket, middle of the field. Love it. We'll take it. What do we got? Believe in him, baby. Believe in him. I thought he was going to dump off real quick. Dexter Lawrence jumped out in front of Travion. I thought he was going to dump off to Travion real quick right there. He didn't. Smart move. Was patient. Threw it. Okay, get it in. Dang it. That's all right, Morgan. That's not ideal. 2nd and goal. What do we got, baby? What do we got? You know what's crazy is right now you have a lot of people. Now I'll talk about it in a second. Let's do this play real quick, then we'll talk about it. Drake May dropping back. Travion. Okay. What's Josh McDaniels going to dial up on 3rd and goal? Listen, 3rd and goal right here. We can't. Last thing we need right here is to get a field goal. We need to punch it in. Yeah, I got you. I can tell you. I'm not used to being a commentator. Here we go. Drake May. Ramondre Stevens coming in. Motioned in. Going to help him block. 3rd and goal from the 4. Drake May drops back. Throws one up. Keishawn Booty, no flag. Corner. Oh, no. Stephon Diggs. That's my fault. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th and goal. So they're going to the field. Did a little corner route. Stephon Diggs at the 2 position. Comes in. Little hand movement, little jarring from both of them. Ball was put out of reach. Borgalis coming in for the 22-yard field goal. Again, not ideal. You got to punch it in there. But I'm going to say this. You take what you can get. You take what you can get. And 3 points is 3 points. But touchdown would have been much more ideal right there. So comment below. What are your thoughts on the first drive? What are your thoughts on the first drive? Ladies and gentlemen, would love to hear from you. Again, right there is going to be ideal if you can punch it in. If you can't punch it in, it's Frustrating. It's frustrating. But we'll take points. What the heck's loud fingers mean? I don't know what that means. Nate, can you explain that? I don't know what you're talking about, brother. Drop below thoughts on first drive. Watch out for the spamming in here. Ridiculous. I'd agree, Chris. That's a good. I think that's a good breakdown. I think that's a good breakdown. Strong drive, poor finish. I think that corner route, not a bad route. Not a bad idea. I don't know. I almost try to go for another run, get it closer, and then see where you're at fourth down and see if you can try to punch in it again. Again, you're going up against how many times did they successfully run the ball? How many plays did they run the ball on the Giants that drive? You get in there. I don't care if they know what in the world you're doing or not. Run it down their throat. Run it down their throat. What are your thoughts? Would love to hear from you. Comment below. Comment below. What do you got, ladies and gentlemen? And the Giants going to get the ball first. Get them down, baby. There we go. Alice making me nervous right there for a hot second. What are you doing? What are you doing right there? All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson Dart coming on the field. What does this team have for the Giants? What's this team got? What do the Patriots got? Abdul Carter, 0 snaps, first drive. Remember, disciplinary reasons. As I said on Twitter, there was a really funny thing. I'm not gonna repeat it. Probably not the most appropriate thing, but very funny. Very, very funny. So what do we got? Jackson Dart, Tyrone, nothing going, baby. Tyrone Tracy, absolutely nothing on the first carry. That's what we're going to need. Set the tone. Defensively, what I said, containing Tracy, containing Dart. Biggest things right there. Biggest things right there. What do you think? Comment below. Would love to hear from you. Here we go. 2nd and 9. I guess he got tackled up a yard, so he gets that stat. Oh, my gosh. The slant. And that was on Carlton Davis. I mean, he slid that right in there. Well, a little chirping right here. Again, appreciate you guys in the comments. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate you guys watching with me. As I said, comment below. Tell me what you think. First drive, what was your thoughts? And a lot of you are super high in Jackson Dart. Again, I see him as somewhat of a similar situation that Drake May was in last year. Not a lot of weapons, but man, he's talented, and he's making something out of nothing on this Giants team that is just has a lot of players out, specifically on the offensive side of the ball. Here we go, 1st and 10. Got to get more pressure than this. There we go. Get him down. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Harold Landry about took his head off, which it's good to see him playing. Am I right? Love to see him playing. What are your thoughts? Jackson Dart. He was in the pocket all day. Coverage downfield was great. Right here, there was a point where I can't tell who the receiver is. He's coming back down the field. I believe Marcus Jones is guarding him. But at that point, so hard. You're doing so many things at once. 2nd and 15. Robinson, a little shallow cross, nothing crazy. Going to make it probably 3rd and 10 from there, probably even 3rd and 12. But Harold Landry, going back to that, literally just almost took Jackson Dart's head off. It's good to see him out there. Heck yeah. Really good. Here we go, 3rd and 9. Come on, Pats. What do we got, baby? What do we got? Get some pressure. Get some pressure. Looks like a false start. There we go. Yes, let's go. There we go, Chase on. KC. That was almost like a little tunnel screen. I got to watch it again, but that's what it looked like to me. Show it again. Come on. You know, a lot of people said, I know a lot of you were watching this show this past week during Thanksgiving, saw my mustache. A lot of people, I'm kind of upset no one said it looked like Mike Vrabel's. Come on, guys. Come on, Marcus Jones. Come on, Marcus. 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 Let's go. Woo! Marcus Jones, baby. There we go. And just like that, all pro. All pro. Do I got to say it again? Jeez. Man, oh man. Crazy. What do you guys think? Marcus Jones. They're not going to be able to play. Drake May's like, all right, I'll take a little longer break. Defense, we'll hold him to a 3-and-out this time. We'll get the offense on there. Look at this blocking. Down the field, coming down the left side. Love it. Elijah Ponder, he's like, I'm just going to run down the field with you. I want to celebrate a little bit. An undrafted free agent. It is always cool. You see a lot of those guys on special teams. A lot of them are those, second, third string guys getting a little love. Love to see it. Heck yeah, baby. What do you guys think? Marcus Jones. You know. My buddy Paul, wherever he's at, he's probably not too happy after that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after Marcus Jones doing Marcus Jones things, what's your first thought? What's your first thought on the defensive series? First defensive series. What are your thoughts? Would love to hear from you. Would love to hear from you. But Marcus Jones, absolute dog, coming in, dominating. Again, appreciate everyone here watching. Again, if you're here watching, hit that like button for me. Really helps the algorithm, helps get me around. Appreciate the people. Handful of super chats. Appreciate you guys. I can't pull it up for some reason. It's being really weird for me, but I appreciate you. And I'm going to try to let me see what I can do here. Give me a second. Oh, dude, Jones is worth every penny. Listen. Yeah. After he got it, I saw that left side open up a little bit, and you're like, all right, this is going to be a nice return. This is going to be a nice return. Punter's not going to do anything. This is going to be a nice return. And then before you know it, he was absolutely gone to the house. Gone, baby. See you later. Bye-bye. Marcus Jones. Listen, don't give Marcus Jones a Christmas present this month because he's just going to return it. No need. No need. Of course, they got to show the Super Bowl when the Giants won. Come on now. Low blow. All right, Patriots, 10-0. 5 minutes left in the first. Kickoff. Nothing going. Barely gets to the 30-yard line. Let's see what this defense has in their second series. Again, what's your guys' thoughts? That first defensive series. This series, let's see what they're going to do. Let's see what they cook up right here. Of course, Jackson Dart has to have that chain that's probably worth $50K on his neck. Holy cow. All right, we'll take that. Like I said, big keys to the game defensively is contain Tyrone Tracy, contain Jackson Dart. So far, besides a couple passing plays, they've done that. Single set. Robinson to the boundary. We got a little motion. False start. See ya. Back them up. Easy. Easy peasy right there, ladies and gentlemen. Easy peasy. That's going to make it 2nd and 13. Just about to go under 4.5 minutes. We're back in shotgun. You got 2 to the field. That almost looks like a false start too. Come on. Come on. Pursuit angles, baby. Pursuit angles. This is what's tough. Don't you dare throw a flag. Don't you dare throw. Of course, they're going to throw a flag for that. They're chirping. They're chirping. They're chirping. That I don't see. I'm going to be interested to see what that's on. Yeah, right, Vivek. Westover actually hit a linebacker. Heck yeah. Okay, look at this right here. Jackson Dart scrambling out to his right. Not out of bounds. Brother, that's on him. That's not on Ellis. Ellis drops his shoulder. That's not a head-to-head. That's not an illegal hit. That's not bad. You got to go out of bounds, brother. You got to go out of bounds. That's on Dart. We're going to see what the call is. But again, I don't see that being on Dart. I don't. See it right there. Then you got that has to be. But the thing is, he already had the ref already had the flag in his hand. There we go. Personal foul. That's right. Hey, this is a man's game. You got to get out of bounds. I don't think. Get out of here. Whoever this Connor is, get out here. Dart is not better than Drake May. Go look at the production Drake May has, Joker. What are you, a Bears fan? You think you're all high and mighty because you're a Bears fan? Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here, buddy. You think you know all that? You think you know everything? Hey, while you're in here, though, Connor, hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. It helps me with the algorithm. If all you guys could on this 3rd and 16, just look down real quick before they snap the ball, which they're not going to convert, so you're not going to miss much. Man, Alice with a just monstrous hit. Just freight train coming, baby. Keep them in front of the sticks. Yup. Mapo, baby. Mapu Marty. Come on. Mapu with a big hit. You see how many they drop back right there? Almost like in a prevent. Keep them in front of the sticks. Even the linebackers back there. I like it. Bro, listen, hold on. I got a buddy texting me. Bro, listen. That's not. I just got a buddy from a text that said that was a dirty hit. Get out of here. There's no way. There's no way there's dirty hit. Hey, house call, baby. House call, Marcus. House call. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what the offense can do. You know, when the long snapper gets you, not ideal. But Vic, you're too funny, man. No, not a dirty hit. If you don't go out of bounds, this league can't only be for offensive players and the quarterback. If that call would have been against Ellis, there would have been a huge problem. Huge problem right there. Comment below if you agree. I feel like there's no way you can penalize him for doing that. No way, no how. No way, no how. Here we go. Establish the run again. See what the heck they can do this drive. Who do you think's scoring this drive? Who do you think's scoring this drive? Who do you got scoring, baby? Come on. I agree. Great hit. And this is what I got to say too on that hit. If you guys remember back in the day, again, I'm a big college football fan. So back when Pitt had Kenny Pickett, which we all know, technically he's a Super Bowl champion with the Eagles, but Kenny Pickett used to do this thing in college where he would run and he would pretend like he was going to slide. He would pull back and then he'd keep going. And they ended up making that illegal for quarterbacks to do because that would be a cheat code for quarterbacks. If you're in bounds and you are running the ball, you are fair game. That was a legal hit. That was a good call by the ref. I understand the other player, 84, the tight end. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I understand that emotions are flying. Dart just had a concussion, all these things. But at the end of the day, the smart move for him is stepping out of bounds. Okay, I get he wants to get the first down. Hey, step out of bounds. You live to see another day. You don't get absolutely rocked. That's all I got to say. So who do you got scoring next? Connor, the Giants defense will score this drive. I don't know who you are, but have mercy, dude. I don't know what game you're watching, but I don't think we're watching the same game. Here we go. Stephon, baby. Nope. Sorry, Keyshawn Booty. The 9 and the 8 throw me off. Maybe that's just me, but my bad on that. My bad on that. See you at McDonald's, Start. Hey, yo. That's wild. See you at McDonald's. That's too crazy. All right, here we go. First down. Keyshawn Booty. What do we got going right here? Single setback. Ramondre Stevenson. Run it up, baby. Run it up. Run it up. This is how you run the football. This is how you run the football. It's as simple as that. Dominate the line. Mumford in there. Huge pickup. We did a video on him. Love seeing him in there. Even if it's just for that play. No, he's in. What do we got? I got to see how he's setting up. All right, he's setting up at tight end. All right, look at they're in this jumbo set. What's this personnel right here? Have mercy. Yep. Little jumbo package. diesel package, moose. I've heard it called a lot of different things. I agree. I get a little nervous when Stevenson runs the ball, but listen, he's going to be all right. He's going to be all right. Believe in him. Believe in him. I haven't given up on him. I don't think we should. I don't think anyone should give up on him. This duo in Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson have a ton of potential. Nice little play action. There we go. Okay, baby. Get up the field. Get in there. Hold the ball. I love Travion coming in there. Dude, this is how you set the tone. This is how you set the tone. So that jumbo package, so I want to say that was so when you refer to personnel, you got that was like a 13. So you have like the first number is the running back and then the second's tight end. There we go. Same thing. Same thing, baby. Come on, Keyshawn. Set the tone. Souvenir for someone in the crowd. Set the tone, baby. Play action was huge. Anyone call Keyshawn Booty there? Keyshawn Booty said, I want to come back. I'm ready to listen. My bad. I'm back. Sorry, I got that little messed up my hamstring a little bit. I'm back to play, though. 5 plays, 61 yards, 2 minutes, 38 seconds. Patriots are on the roll in a first quarter. There you go. BP, baby. Good call. Good call. Love to see it. Love to see it. Hey, 17 nothing, baby. Let's go. Hey, we're gonna add in my buddy. He's gonna get triggered right here. What's up, Paul? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. First of all, Paul, I got to ask you this. I know you're triggered. on that hit with Jackson Dart. What's your thoughts?
Look, I get what you're saying. He was still in bounds. Jackson Dart's got to be smarter. He's got to take that step out of bounds. But it would not surprise me if Drake May pays the price for that hit later. The whole team, Jackson Dart's their guy. You could have pushed him out, but you chose to hit him high, and the team's fired up. If I'm a Giant, I'm headhunting Drake May.
Bro, you sound like the New Orleans Saints.
Hey, they won a Super Bowl doing that.
No, get out of here. I guess technically they did. I guess you're right. I'm not gonna disagree with that. Booty call, my guy Ray. Appreciate you, Ray. Appreciate all you guys watching. Here's my buddy Paul, big time Giants guy. I'll say this about that run real quick, Paul. And I will say this about Drake May. Drake May has gotten into situations where you have situations where he doesn't slide and needs to slide. And sure, that could catch up with him. That could catch up with anyone. But when he's clearly in bounds, you're going to get rocked. You're going to get rocked like that, especially when you got someone like Ellis. When you got someone like Ellis, an edge rusher linebacker who's going to come at you, it's not going to be good. I get he had a concussion, but it's not like he's wearing like the red do not contact jersey they wear at practice. This is a game. You're going to get hit. It's not going to be fun.
That's fair. And he, after like 3 weeks of hearing after 3 weeks of hearing Dart's got to slide, to see him take 2 huge hits in the first 2 drives because he didn't slide is pretty disheartening.
Yeah. Which I get. Give me your thoughts of the game so far. Is this like what you thought it was going to go like? I think there's a lot of Patriots fans that thought this was going to be a trap game. Again, we're not even out of the first quarter. A lot of things can change, but what are your thoughts so far?
So truthfully, I've been really impressed with the Patriots. Like that, I know you see 2-10 next to the Giants' name, and you think like this team is trash. But the Patriots are the 8th straight opponent that the Giants have played who have 7 wins or more right now. Like they've had a gauntlet of a schedule, and they had fourth quarter leads on the Lions, the Bears, the Packers, the Broncos, the Eagles. Like this is a team that has been playing some of the best in the league till the very last second. So to come out
I'd agree
and just demolish them in the first quarter took me by surprise, and it's super impressive.
Yeah, I would agree. They've and back when not long ago they beat the Eagles. The combination of Cam Scatteraboo, Jackson Dart, something I think the NFL is going to have to start getting used to, because again, I think this Giants team does have a lot of potential on both sides of the ball, and they're going to have a high draft pick. That's for sure. No offense when I say that, but I think
10.
when you have a team that hopefully Malik Neighbors, he gets healthy, and at this team at full capacity with some solid draft picks, I think they can be dangerous. They can.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, they kind of remind me of last year's Patriots and the Bears, where it's like they got the young QB, they have a coach who gets fired, they have a lot of talent, but they're losing a lot of games. And hopefully with the right coach, you see a big-time turnaround, because they got the talent. Same like the Patriots last year.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I've made that comparison where I feel like you have not a lot of talent around him, because obviously a lot of them are hurt, but he's still making something out of nothing, and I think that's big. Again, is it possible, Paul, that if famous Jameis was in, this game would be looking different?
I mean, famous Jameis doesn't play special teams. I mean, the opening run back was big time, and then obviously the punt return was killer. So
hey, Paul,
he doesn't play defense.
Yeah, Paul, you don't give Marcus Jones a Christmas gift because he's just going to return it. Okay.
That's very true. Yeah, you can't do that. But yeah, I mean, it's possible the Giants have a score with Jameis right now, but I mean, it's not like he's going to do their defense any good.
Yeah, I get that.
Not going to keep a lot of games close, giving up 17 in the first quarter.
No, you're not. You're not. And I think I really think this game could be 21-0 if that first drive went a little different at the end, at the kind of conclusion of that first drive. I think instead of throwing that corner route, you get a little more aggressive on the run. Though I know that can be hard when you're closer to the goal line. I think they had really established the run well that first drive. Listen, they got Kayshon Boutte on that little corner route. That was beautiful. That's a ball Drake May can throw, but it would have been nice if they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, and honestly, this Giants team absolutely stinks at defending the run. So, like, I think it's a good call there to potentially just keep trying to pound it in with the run, because they haven't defended it all year.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. What about, I jokingly said this, but do you think the whole Ole Miss Lane Kiffin thing affects Jackson Dart at all, or no?
No, I can't imagine. I mean, he says Lane Kiffin's like a mentor for him, and Lane's probably been too busy getting the bag to talk to him at all this week.
That guy is like Scrooge McDuck right now. He's diving into money right now. Darn it. First down for the Giants, just past the 50 in the Patriots territory. Yeah, Ray, you definitely made a pretty low projection. But listen, there's still plenty of football left. Plenty of football left. We'll see what happens. Coach coming over, Mike Kafka. That's the Mike Kafka from Northwestern. Am I right when I say that, Paul?
Yeah, you are correct.
See, I know we know too much about college football.
That's right. Pat Fitzgerald, new Michigan State coach, coached Mike Kafka, I believe.
He did. Anyone who's a fan of Sports Talk Patriots knows if you watch on the regular, I'm a Michigan State fan, and that's why Brian Hoyer is the GOAT. Not really. I do love Behringer. He's my dog. Best punter in the league, hands down. Michigan State can produce some great punters.
That's right. They get a lot of practice.
They get sometimes
a lot of reps in.
You know, Paul's actually a big Michigan fan. So he's going to tell you all day that Tom Brady, he knows Tom Brady's the guy. The guy. Yeah, what happened to Wolverines the other day? That was unfortunate.
They kind of stink, and they actually played a good team, so they were exposed a little bit.
Yeah.
They I know they've won a lot of games this year, but every time they've played a ranked team, they lost by double digits. So
yeah, right.
It is what
Here we go,
is.
3rd and 8. Well, and that's tough. It's tough. They'll get better, though. Sending the pressure. Come on, good D. God, did he catch it? No.
It looks like he dropped it, but I think they're going to get him for targeting a defenseless receiver.
We got to see this.
Definitely not a catch.
Definitely not a catch, but you have Hawkins coming in, little helmet to helmet.
Yeah, I mean, and he was definitely
focus, buddy. Call the game. Oh, too funny. Dude, I'm excited. I'm wired. I get that. He was coming in hot. Things happen. Give him the first down. That's fine. We'll be all right.
Like in my day, they encouraged that. He's not happy about it.
In my day, if you didn't do that, they were coming down with the ball.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to be all right. First down for the Giants. Let's see what they can do inside Patriots territory. Ball on the 30. It's going to be a big stand by the defense. Again, 17-0 through the first is solid, but empty backfield, 5 wide. Send an extra blocker in. Come on. That's a touchdown.
Oh, man.
Yikes.
Darius Slayton.
Yep. I need to watch that again, how the heck he came through on that, but that was frustrating.
Yeah, it looked like they had the angle there.
It did look like.
Oh, I think he's short.
Man, I don't know. Where's the if they call it a touchdown, is that enough to overturn right there? I would think the end of the ball is possibly breaking the line before that elbow.
That's tough. I'll be honest, I have an anytime touchdown bet on Darius Slayton tonight. I need this. Give it to him. It's all.
Listen, Paul is desperate, guys. He needs this bad.
Yeah, I do. That's tough. Yeah, he might be short, but is it indisputable?
Yeah, I think that's the tough
It looks
question.
like they're maybe giving it to him the way Dart. Oh yeah, they gave it to him.
Yeah. Here we go. 6 plays. I couldn't tell how many yards that was. Frustrating, but again, Patriots still up 10. Need to drive down here, score. But again, Jackson Dart. I think a lot of people are saying, listen, he's not great. He doesn't have potential. He's gonna be washed. I don't think so. I think he has a lot of potential. So we will see. But shows right there. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah, I'm huge on Jackson Dart. You look at his numbers, you watch him play this year, I think he's a star, but the defense, we've had some ugly games. So if the Patriots, and especially like this is the worst run defense in the NFL, if they just keep pounding with Ramondre and Travion,
which they need to do.
Yeah, they can put this game away.
Well, I think too. Where was that, Vivek? Where did you say it? They need to go with man on the blitz. I would agree right there. It looked like they were in zone. They were confused. Slayton found a pocket. Also, Paul, congrats on winning that bet. They exploited it. So, Jackson Dart got it off. He was composed in the pocket. So we'll see. Connor, I think you need to understand this guy. We got a guy in here chirping. Dable is better than Vrabel. Which one has a job and which one is in line for possibly getting coach of the year? Get out of here, brother.
Yeah,
Brian
who
Dable.
Raised you?
Yeah, right. Brian Dable might be, we'll see. He might be getting that job at Penn State.
It's possible.
I don't know if anyone wants to talk Penn State, but it's a possibility.
I think he could do decently there.
I think he could too. A lot of people forget he was the offensive coordinator for Bama in 2017. So it'd definitely be interesting to see. But it's either him or that Sataki guy from BYU. We'll see. But it's funny. They while we're at this commercial break, they fire James Franklin. You think they would make that fire and then they'd be like, all right, we got our guy. We know what we want to do. But they were the first team to fire someone, but they're going to be the last team to hire someone, which is just crazy.
Like most of the good options are gone.
Yeah.
It's not a great way to do business.
No. You know what I want? I want the New York Jets to get Drew Allers because I don't think he is good, but I think a lot of people think he has potential. I mean, he's going to get drafted somewhere. I don't think it's going to be early, but because we know Justin Fields isn't the guy.
He would be a perfect New York Jet.
He would be. And we would all love to see it. Let's make it happen, New York. All right. I think that was the Chisler on the return. I couldn't tell. Patriots going to get it at about the 24, I believe. So I think first play, you're going to see potential. Vivek, I'm saying this for you. I think there's going to be a potential play action off the first play we're going to see. Or they might just right out the gate establish the run. We'll see what happens, but who knows? No play action. Obviously, a shotgun. Travion Henderson on the backfield. Get him about 6 yards right there.
Yeah, if you're going to play that loose of coverage, you got to just exploit that all day. Take those 5 yards.
Yep.
And Travion a lot of times will turn that into a lot more than 5 yards if he has that much space.
Yeah, and listen, you know that. Well, I guess Travion never beat Michigan, did he?
That's right. Never.
Oh, that's rough. Abdul Carter back in the game. Can you put the screwdriver into your eyes? I have no idea who this Daniel guy is, but holy cow. There we go. Run the ball, baby. That's going to be a 3rd and short. Ramondre Stevenson. I like Ramondre on those tougher inside runs as opposed to Henderson. Again, I see Ramondre more of that David Montgomery type where you have Travion more of that Jahmyr Gibbs type who can blow off the big runs. Connor, get out of here.
Oh, timeout.
There we go. I learned how to put someone in timeout. You see that?
Did you? I can't see any comments, so I don't know what's happening.
No, you're good. Someone was saying something crazy. That's all I got to say. Wild. Timeout, that's fine.
Patriots have to finish off this season? Like, you think they're going to get the 1 seed?
I think they have a good potential. I'll read you off. They got the Bills one more time. They got the Dolphins one more time. They got the Jets one more time. And then they have the Ravens. Let me throw it. So they have a bye week finally. So then they have the Bills at home. They have the Ravens in Baltimore. Here we go. 3rd and 1.
Oh, I think he's short.
Yeah, I think he is short too. But I think this is right here where you go confident and you go in and you try to
Push.
I know they tried the tush push last time, but I wouldn't be opposed to them. I wouldn't be opposed to them going in and being aggressive right here on a 4th and 1. But I do get to see my boy Behringer.
Oh, he
score right now
shanked it.
17-7. Not ideal.
Yeah, I was going to say, a few weeks ago, I would have looked at those Bills-Ravens games and been like, those are tough, but I feel like they both are kind of playing like garbage.
Yeah.
Same with the Chiefs, too. It feels like it's a Bills or a Patriots versus Broncos.
Yeah.
I don't feel like anyone else in the AFC looks very good. Well,
here's a question for you. Who, what wide receiver did I just see get released? It's going to make me mad. Let me look real quick. Oh, Adam Thielen.
Oh, yeah.
They waived, the Vikings did. So the question is, you think the Bills try to go, try to figure out, maybe try to get him?
I don't know. I mean, they definitely could use help at receiver, but it's hard to imagine he has a whole lot left in the tank.
Yeah.
But maybe the Vikings were just like, look, we can't even get the ball to Justin Jefferson right now. Lord knows we're not getting it to you, Adam Thielen. You might as well go somewhere else.
That's too funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you there. I mean, I think the big question too is, do you think they regret drafting Keon Coleman with his off the field issues?
Yeah, I mean, you probably were hoping for a little more out of your 2nd round pick there. The guy's got talent, and I don't think any of his off the field issues are like that bad. But it doesn't seem like it's working out very well for them.
Yeah. I would agree. This Connor guy, I'm about to put in timeout like I put all these spam people in timeout. He's just like, Giants Daniel Jones got MVP stolen from him every year. You might be high. The punt was, Scott Vivek, it was another shank punt. It was not ideal. So this is the frustrating part. Are the Patriots going to let him back into this game? Off the right side of his foot.
Jameis willed that punt.
Jameis, of course they got to show Jameis.
Oh, he spotted it. He's like, it's right here. Last week he was a tight end. This week he's a ref.
Best quote in NFL history. Lord, please deliver me from the pick sixes. Yeah, that punt was rough. We can all agree that punt was bad.
Yeah, that's your guy too.
He is, Michigan State guy. Oh, you got Singletary back there. Let's see what happens. 1st and 10 from about the 45. Little screen. Solid blocking. Hawkins gets in there. Doesn't do a head-to-head. We'll take it. It's going to make it 2nd and 6. Almost under 10 minutes left. Almost a little play action there to Singletary. I don't think anyone really bid on it.
I wonder if it was an RPO.
Yeah, it very well could have been. Singletary, that's going to be down. It's going to make it 3rd and 3. Couldn't tell who's in on the tackle. They moved it too quick. Yeah, 3 and out, Scott, would be ideal. Three and out would be ideal. In motion. Come on, guys.
Wow.
Ooh, took him for a ride right there.
The Patriots have a really good run defense. Am I right? They're much stronger.
They
against
do,
the run
they do.
than the
But here's
pass.
the deal. Here's the deal right now. I would agree, Jonathan. Great comment. Here's the deal with the Patriots line is you don't have Milton Williams, big time coveted free agent that came from the Eagles. There's Singletary. Come on, guys. What are we doing? They're gashing us. Gashing us. That's going to make it 1st and 1. Big run by Singletary. Gregory literally just blocked right out of his spot. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the Patriots 29. Yeah, can't let him back in. Single setback.
Much better there.
There it is. Is that Farmer? There we go. Even though they're in range for a field goal at minimum.
Giants have had some big time kicking problems, though. If it's
who's your kicker right now?
I don't even know who. Last I knew, it was Younghoe Koo, but it's been changing a lot.
It's not Young Hoku.
I mean, I think a lot of people like to call him Younghoe Koo, but I think it's pronounced Younghoe.
Was he cut from the Falcons?
What was that? Yes, he was cut from the Falcons.
What was okay? What was it? A lot going on that play.
Weirdest pass. I wonder if it's like an ineligible man downfield. It looked like that was supposed to be a run play.
Yeah, because there's no one covering him right there.
Yeah, I think that was supposed to be a run. The lineman went downfield, then he threw a really weird, funky pass because he didn't know what to do. And weird.
Hey, he's doing his job. You got the offset eye and shotgun. Just an interesting setup. Honestly, he should have got rid of it right there. 2nd and 15.
I don't think that was ever supposed to be a pass. I think that was a designed run, and he saw he had nowhere to go, so he just tossed it to somebody.
Ooh, Christian Gonzalez. Big time hit. Big time hit.
Oregon guy, right?
Yeah.
Did he go to Oregon?
He went to Oregon. That he did. Oregon in the playoff, by the way.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. Also in the Big Ten. Still weird to say that. Man, would have been nice if he jarred it out there a little bit. 3rd and 10, back to the 29-yard line for him. That's going to be a big stop for the Patriots if they can do it. There we go. Get pressure. Get in there. Oh, he could have ran right there. No flag. We'll take it. Hawkins made me a little nervous when the camera first panned right there. That's going to be 4th and 10, 29. They're probably going to send the field goal unit out. We'll take it, baby. We will take it.
Theo Johnson doing a little too much fighting tonight and not quite enough catching. That was a pathetic attempt to hit him right in the hands. That was a dime.
Yeah. You got to come down with that. All right, here's your boy. No, what was that? Did you see that?
What?
No way.
Was that a fake? Or what?
No way. What was that?
See, that's how bad our kicking game is.
What even happened? I think he realized the ball wasn't right. I don't even know. Look at the ball kind of tilted.
Jackson Dart not happy with that.
Oh my gosh.
I told you our
Oh.
kicking game's rough. We got Youngway Koo out here just kicking the
Oh
ground.
man. This is all I got to say, Paul. I have watched a lot of football in my young life. A lot. And I don't think I have ever in my life seen something like that.
Yeah, I just want to know if that was that supposed to happen? Was that some sort of weird fake? It didn't. It looked like he just. I don't know if he thought the ball was not held right or what.
That was crazy. Patriots got to capitalize. Patriots got to capitalize off that. If they don't, this is going to be frustrating, but that is embarrassing. Hey, real quick, everybody, hit the like button. Surely you like that non-kick, whatever was going on, confusion by the New York Giants. I got my buddy here, Paul. Do us a favor, hit the like button as well. If you want to get Giants content at all, do me a favor, go to Big Apple Sports on YouTube, hit that follow button. A lot of great content from your boy Paul. Again, hit that like button. What's there not to like? Giants absolutely botching a field goal, the likes of we've probably never seen in the professional realm like that in quite a while. I expect that out of rec football, pee-wee football, middle school football, not NFL football.
No. Yeah, that's about as embarrassing. Like I said before the kick, like we have a bad kicking game, but that even
You did.
I've never seen that from it.
No,
that was embarrassing.
Hold on. So tell me, was he he was dropped from the Falcons, correct?
Yeah. So the Giants, their normal kicker is Graham Gano. I think he pulled his
Correct,
hamstring
chasing
someone down on a kick return. So then they brought in a practice squad guy who missed like 3 extra points against the Broncos and cost them that game. So they cut him, brought in Youngway Koo after he was cut by the Falcons. He hasn't been particularly good either. And it's, now we just straight up kick the ground.
Listen, hold on. Tim Walsh, kicker's going to get cut mid-game. That'd be too funny.
Yeah.
GM comes down, you're gone. You're done. We're just going to have our punter do it. You know what? Heck, we're going to have Jackson Dart do it. We're 2-10. What do we got to lose? Little orbit from Pop Douglas, Travion Henderson. Pop one off, son. Pop one off. Give him 15 yards. I love that little orbit right there, that motion by Pop Douglas. Listen, it was the turf monster. That's what got him, ladies and gentlemen. The turf monster.
Yeah, that was definitely not a designed fake. Like, nobody went out for a pass. Nobody was waiting for that to come to them. That was just...
Chase on probably said something. He's chirping to him. Yeah. Come on, Travion. Dude, listen, Paul, I don't know what you were saying in your videos leading up to this game, but one of the biggest things I said was simple. They have to exploit this awful run game, and they've done well so far.
Yeah, they definitely have. And I mean, it's the story of the Giants season. They haven't stopped the run. I wondered, the Giants fired their defensive coordinator this week. So I wondered if maybe he'd find a way to tweak some things, and that just hasn't seemed to have happened.
Right. Look at feed the beast. I'll say this. What are your thoughts on Brian Burns so far? That's going to be second and probably 11, probably a loss of 1 on that.
Brian Burns today, or like this season in general?
This game today. This season in general, he's doing well.
Yeah. I was thinking he might have a monster game without – you guys are without Will Campbell today, right?
Yes, correct. That's why I thought he was good. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then that first drive, I think he had a sack, but Drew Phillips, the corner, came flying in and missed the sack and took out Brian Burns' legs.
Yep.
But other than that, he's been pretty quiet. Patriots line has seemed to hold up pretty well against him.
Yeah, I'd agree.
And I think May's doing a good job of getting the ball out quickly, too.
Yep. What do we got? A hold right here? Of course. Of course.
See, yeah, and that's what you don't want as the Patriots is because the Giants do have a good pass rush, but they're in so many third and shorts that they can't get off the field when you get into those long situations.
Yep. Yep.
I honestly
Killer.
wonder if you do a draw here with Henderson. Like, this is a bad enough run defense. You might get 10 to 15 out of Henderson.
Bradbury with the free agent we picked. No, that wasn't on him, was it? Or was that on Brown? There we go. Good blocking. Get it downfield. There we go.
Smart
third and
play,
manageable. Keyshawn Booty again. What?
I said smart play, make it third and manageable. Booty limping off the field a little bit, it looks like.
Oh, BTB. Oh, I accidentally put there we go. Yeah, holding's not ideal there. Holding not ideal. Here we go. 3rd and 8.
Oh,
Step
they
up.
got him.
Oh, Kyle Williams. Give it to him, baby. The rookie. Washington
Man, he
State.
burned him.
Oh, dude, he had listen, I'm going to tell you right now. Look at that. They said he has potential. They said he can score. Let's see, 2 feet. One. Get that other one.
That knee might have hit before the other foot. Did that toe ever drag?
I don't know. I can't tell. Let's see here. What do they count? What foot do they count?
Because I don't know that foot ever hits before the knee. But I also wonder if that original foot, as the ball was first landing in his hands, technically,
if they're counting that, yeah.
And then it looks like they're counting it.
Yeah.
Nice toss by Drake May.
Wow, dude, Drake May's accurate, man. Oh, Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams. Come on, guys. Dang. Putting it right in there for him. I love seeing that. The rookie, I think a lot of people were disappointed with his production, especially after last year. They got Javon Baker from UCF, and then they got Jalen Polk from Washington, and they did absolutely nothing. One was traded, one was dropped. And to draft someone like Kyle Williams that has a lot of potential, especially taking the top off the defense, that's huge. Great throw, great catch. Nice little over the shoulder, little fade right there. Love it. Sorry, Paul, you're probably like, it's not ideal.
I'm pretty used to it this year. I've seen a lot of this.
I'm sure you have. And listen,
he burned him.
He burned him bad. Again, Kyle Williams, he has the wheels, man. Send him on that little go route. I would love to see it again and see because he was set up at that perimeter receiver, the outside receiver, the one. So I'd love to see who is on the inside, the routes they ran right there. But yeah, it was beautiful. Beautiful ball placement. You can't ask for much better right there. Can't ask for much better. Yes, Scott, the mustache is gone. Mustache is gone. I'm sorry. What the wife says goes. That's all I got to say. Oh, I got to change the score on here. Boom. Crazy. Paul, what do the Giants got to do right here for us? For you. For us.
Well,
for you.
I'd love to see him score right here. I mean, you got 3.5 minutes. I think you go down, score a touchdown, don't leave any time left, and it's a game. But I think I'm trying to think. Giants kicked off, right?
Giants did kick off.
So, yeah,
that's correct.
They definitely have a chance if they can score or get the ball back, score it. It's a game. But at the same time, if they go pass, go 3 and out, they could very easily be sitting here 31-7 at half. So
they could.
We'll see.
They could. And that'd be ideal.
I just don't want to see this drive end with a field goal. No more of that.
Oh, I get you there, Paul. That would not be ideal. You know, I want to see it end with another Kyle Williams tutty. That's what I want to see. And I should have made a bet on him scoring. That's what I should have done.
Ooh,
big hit. Oh, get on the ball, baby.
I think he was
right.
down.
Was he down?
Yeah, he took a shot.
Yeah, they said he was down.
This Patriots team hits hard. I'll give them that.
They come in. It was a Mike Vrabel coach team. Come on now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh gosh. Is that a chunk of his helmet that went flying or a mouth guard?
Oh, dude, it might have been out before he hit the ground, dude.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a fumble.
Wow.
Dang.
They got to review that. He was almost sitting on Mapu right there.
Yeah,
he does not know where he is at right now. Son, do you know where you're at right now? And he's probably saying, I don't know, McDonald's.
Yeah, that was a shot. Yeah, I think you can see he lost a chunk of his helmet there.
Yeah, he definitely lost
missing.
something.
You could see like the paint missing. Yeah, Patriots ball.
First down. Let's go. Come on.
Well, that's not the Giants. They've already lost their head coach and their D coordinator. We might be losing the special teams coordinator today.
You might be losing everyone today. It ain't looking good.
I know. The special teams say we got a punt return for a touchdown. We got a kicker just kicking the ground instead of the ball. Now we got a fumbled kickoff. The special teams were struggling today.
Yeah. Yikes. Hey, 31-7. Look at his helmet, dude. Oh, my gosh. Got absolutely wrecked right there.
Oh, Abdul Carter
Good
almost
step
got
up.
him.
Come on,
Nice.
Mac Hollins.
Yeah.
Dude. See, right there, if that's Jacoby Brissett, he's sacked. That was the issue last year at the beginning of the year. But Drake May on this 1st and 10 after the fumble recovery on the kickoff steps up into the pocket. Verdarian low. Abdul Carter gets him off. Steps up, makes a great throw. Absolute dart to Mac Hollins for another first down. Move up the field. I think they're in the red zone now. We'll see. Drake May, 11 of 14, 140 yards, 2 tutties. Yeah, inside the 20. Here we go. Ramondre, get up the field, baby. Get up the field. See right there, after contact, still getting a couple yards. Love to see it. Got to get a touchdown here. Ideally, get a touchdown. Would be wild. They get a touchdown before the 2-minute warning. They might let it run down to the 2-minute warning. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, their goal is going to be to give it to the Giants with no time.
Yep, which I get.
I don't know why the Giants wouldn't call a timeout there.
Look, they're just chilling. Drake May's just chilling. He's like, guys, let's just hang out. Love to see it. 2-minute warning coming up. What a fumble. They're going to show that again, surely. Surely. Dude, Scott, you know you're hitting someone hard when that paint's coming off the helmet. That's wild. That is crazy. Again, this game had the potential to be 10-17, and now it has the potential to be 31-7 going into half, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, again, while you're on, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Helps us out a lot. If you want any Giants content, my guy right here, Big Apple Sports, Giants, Knicks, whatever you want. I will tell you, this Anaconda movie does not look good, in my opinion, but maybe that's just me.
Does it remind you at all of Tropic Thunder?
I mean,
like
is that what
movie.
they're?
It seems similar vibes.
Is that? I mean, they got some big time. I mean, you got Jack Black, you got Paul Rudd. Yeah, probably like a little comedy in the jungle. We'll see how it goes, but
I could see it being like the worst movie of all time, and I could see it being
the best
somewhat
movie of
funny.
all time. I was gonna
No,
say.
not the best. And I could see it being like maybe okay. Those are the only two things it could be.
That's crazy extremes right there. Crazy extremes. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Hey, again, hit that like button if you're here. We appreciate it. What's your thoughts of the game right now? For sure. Donovan makes a good point. Paul, I want to hear what you got to say about what Donovan said. He said, I'm a lifelong Patriots fan, but the Giants need to do like the Pats did and completely gut all their coaching and rebuild.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And they've gutted the coaches. There's been a lot of talk about maybe keeping Kafka, their interim, on as head coach. But as I watch this team tonight, I don't think I want any part of that. I think gut them all out of here and get a proven winner like the Patriots got with Vrabel. I still can't believe the Titans fired Vrabel.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I mean, he got him to the AFC Championship game. Here we go, second and 6. Step up. Okay, way to get rid of it.
Carter got there again.
He did. Dude, Abdul Carter, I mean, we're both Big Ten fans. We saw him play. He's a solid edge rusher. There's a reason
he was a beast.
He was drafted so high.
But
honestly,
Mays
if he would have fell to the Patriots, I wouldn't have mind having him. Wouldn't have mind having him.
Has Will Campbell been pretty good? He was the number.
He has. He's been solid,
right?
He's had. You know, he went up against Myles Garrett, which was not ideal. But let's all be real. Let's all be honest. It's Myles Garrett. He dominated. But he's had some really good games, and some solid rankings, ratings. You know, so. But Verdarian Lowe, I feel like he's held his own here. We got a 3rd and 5. Gotta get in the end zone here. You gotta catch that. Golly, gotta catch that.
Oh gosh, that was right there.
Gotta catch that. Kind of awkward. He has to come back. It's right on the face, but you got to catch that. That's not common for Hunter Henry. Not common. I get they got to go for the field goal here, but again, I wouldn't mind if they're over aggressive. And Andy Borgalis channeling his Aaron with the mustache, or the Mike Vrabel. Take it as you will. Paul, can you tell me where he came from?
I have no idea. Where'd he come from?
Miami, baby. The U.
Oh,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, that makes the score 27-7. Ideally, like I said, you know, they score right there. But we will take what we can get. Am I right? You know, my buddy Paul is not sitting here thinking that things are going too hot from him. But again, I don't think it was tipped. I don't think that was tipped. It didn't look tipped. I think it was just an awkward right at his face, kind of coming back across his body to catch it. But hey, we'll take it.
All right, Giants here. I think you just don't even catch the ball here. Just take a touchback, whatever. Just the special teams has been bad enough. Can't take any more chances.
Who's back there for him?
I don't need it. Certainly not Gunnar Olszewski like last time. I don't know who it is.
Look at their special teams. Allowed 94 yard punt return, botched a field goal, didn't even kick it, and then fumbled. Whoever the special teams coordinator is, he might want to find a way out of Foxborough that is probably not going to be on the Giants plane. Let's just say that.
Yeah, he better update the old resume tonight.
You better. Oh man. Too good. Too good.
An interesting Monsters Inc. graphic.
Very interesting. You know, ESPN having to sprinkle in their content wherever they can. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, that was almost
20
big.
personnel. Oh gosh, Carlton Davis, you got to take that. Come on, son. Oh, that's another big. That'd be another big play right there. Donovan, I'm going to answer your question in a minute because you know I love talking college football. I'll get to you in a second. You got to bring that in. You got to bring that in. Here we go. Elijah Ponder, get in there, baby. Get in there. All right. Here we go. Hold him on third. Hold him on third. That should have been an NIT, that's for sure. Here we go. 3rd and 5. This would be a huge stop if they could stop them right here. Oh, my gosh. 2 timeouts left. Come on, D. Let's go. They going to send or no? Nope. Drop back. Get him. No, he's short, though. Wow,
Yeah,
he had him, though.
short. I feel like if you're the Giants, though, you got to go for this.
Yeah, when you're down 20.
That's a good catch.
Yeah, see, that's what makes Jackson Dart crazy, man.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he was just straight up like getting tackled.
Who's that? That was Chase on right there. Boom.
Are they reviewing
All right,
this?
where's my question? Donovan asked a good question. We had this timeout real quick. I'm going to answer the question. Yeah. Okay, I'll wait, Donovan. My fault. Scott, I would agree. Needs to be more pressure on the quarterback. 4th and 1. This would be a huge stop for the Patriots. Are they going to be able to do it? I don't see Barmore in there. What do we got? Come on, baby. Come on.
All out blitz here, it looks like.
13 personnel. What do we got? They're going to try to draw them off?
Yeah, they're not going to snap it. Oh, and
No,
the flag even is the timeout.
It would have stuffed them. Would have stuffed them, Vivek. All right, here's the deal. Donovan, I appreciate you, man. This is my thoughts on Lane Kiffin. As a Michigan State fan, laugh at me all you want. I would have taken Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin I think he's a great recruiter. I think he's great with kids. I think he's a terrific play caller. I think there are people who think he is quote unquote toxic. There's going to be a punt, by the way, 4th and 6 by the Giants. Plenty of time left with 1 timeout for the Patriots. You better believe they're going to try to go score, at least get a field goal. They better. Hey, Kyle Williams over the top. Don't doubt it. There we go, Marcus Jones. But I'm kind of surprised he left Ole Miss the way he did. I figured he would have waited until their run in the playoff to leave. I do think it's kind of a low blow that he left how he did. But I think that's a good hire by LSU. Paul, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think it's being reported that he told Ole Miss, I'm taking the job, but I want to finish the season, and they told him no. I don't know that he could have waited. to take it. I don't know. I don't love Lane Kiffin personally. I
Yeah,
think Ole Miss has had a lot of success because they, like, out of all the SEC teams, they're not rivals with Bama and Georgia, and a lot of times they only get one of them on the schedule.
for
And
sure.
then I think he's been at a lot of places where it's easy to get good recruits, like USC and Tennessee. And this is his first time in the playoffs.
Oh, there we go. Pop Douglas over the middle. I love it. It's going to be a first down. It's probably going to, by the time they snap it, it's probably going to be almost 30 seconds left. They got one timeout. They're not going to clock it. We'll get back to Lane Kiffin in a second. Get a good block. Roll out of the pocket. Get out of bounds. Upfield, out of bounds. Upfield, out of bounds. Upfield, out of bounds. There we go. 16 seconds left. Here we go. Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield, ladies and gentlemen. Love to see it.
Yeah,
Love to see it.
They can take a shot at the end zone now. That was crazy.
For sure. Brian Burns couldn't even get to him. Mr. Burns. Look, I thought Ramondre was going out there, and then when he made contact, I was a little surprised. I thought he would have went out a little sooner, but hey, we'll take it. One timeout left. Travion Henderson in the backfield. 11 personnel. Here we go. Pop Douglas in motion. Step up. Got to use the timeout here. Got to use the timeout. Get down.
Yeah. Kick a field goal now.
Huh.
I don't think you can be too mad about 30-7 at halftime. That's about as good as it gets.
No, I'm not too mad. I'm not. I wanted a touchdown there, but you're right. I'm not too mad. I'm not too upset about
And like
that.
I said, nobody's going to give the Patriots credit for blowing out a 2-10 team, but the Giants have taken like 5 or 6 playoff teams where they're like, the Giants have been winning in the fourth quarter. Like, they've played everybody tough. This is the first time they've really been blown out.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you said, there we go. Andy, sending it into halftime. Score 30-7. Comment below. What are your thoughts of the first half? Highs, lows, as my kids would say, water buffaloes. What do you got? Paul, what are your thoughts?
I mean, pretty impressive first half. And won in all 3 phases of the game. Looks like a Super Bowl team.
Hey, come on now, Paul. You're not just trying to brown nose all these Patriots fans, are you?
Now, I'll be honest. If you watch some of my videos this week, I said all week I think the Giants were going to pull the upset. And I felt a little bit like maybe the Patriots had a easier schedule, and because I haven't watched them a ton. This is my first time watching a full game. And I mean, and they're absolutely wrecking the Giants. Like Giants Broncos a few weeks ago, the Giants were up 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. It's like that was the other AFC Super Bowl contender I watched the Giants against. So to see him come out and just get run off the field like this.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, Giants did beat Scott. That is right. They did beat the Eagles, but you got to remember they did have Cam Scatterboo. That was a primetime game, wasn't it, Paul?
Yeah, it was. I think it might have been Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think you're right. No, Donovan, you are right. A lot of people said trap game.
Yeah.
But I'll go back real quick. Score right now, 37. Do me a favor if you haven't already, hit the like button as well. Do me a favor, and subscribe if you haven't as well. My buddy Paul, Big Apple Sports. If you want Giants content, if you're a Giants fan and you're watching on here, you just don't want to admit it, go watch his stuff as well. Great content. I will tell you this again about Lane Kiffin. Where are you going to have more resources, LSU or Ole Miss? It's going to be LSU.
Yeah.
What program has a more storied history? LSU. What is a more sought-after position? LSU. Everything leans in LSU's way. So that's what I got to say. I think I don't think it's a bad hire. I do think it's awkward how it ended. Seemed odd.
It'll be fun to watch, though.
Yeah,
that's going to be a fun rivalry now.
Yeah, I agree with that though, Vivek. I think Campbell and Wilson out is not ideal, but give them time to get healthy for the playoffs. Getting depth in there, getting some experience, especially running the ball like they are with not even their best offensive line is solid. Is very solid.
All right, well, Aaron, I probably gotta turn.
You gotta head to bed. You gotta work tomorrow.
The kids in bed.
No worries, brother. We'll talk later. I appreciate you again. Hey, do me a favor, Paul. Big Apple Sports. Go follow him. Great follow. We'll talk later. Thanks for joining us, Paul.
Yeah, for sure. It's been fun, and shout out to the Patriots. They're whooping us. I'm impressed. So you guys have fun. Enjoy this. I'm going to go start looking up special teams coordinators who are available right now.
Video tomorrow is special teams coordinator on the hot seat. Special teams coordinator ran out of New York or something like that. I don't know. All right, brother. We'll see you later.
That.
Peace.
All right. Yep. See you guys.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Just me. Maybe I can get someone else on here. We'll see. Who knows? Looking at comments of that field goal, pretty funny. Someone, ESPN posted, "You rarely see this happen." This guy responds, "Rarely. I've never seen it happen." Someone goes, "Did this with my pitching wedge yesterday. Not that impressive." Someone's getting fired. Dude, that is kind of crazy. He used to be so money with Atlanta, and then he's crashed so hard since being released. Someone posted the Lucy and Charlie Brown classic. Worcester. There you go, Juan. Welcome. Turf toes field goal. The answer is yes to violence, of course. Yeah, the one thing, instead of those 2 field goals, or if those are 2 touchdowns, think of how crazy out of control this game is. What else can I pop up here? Too funny. What are your guys' thoughts? First half. Would love to hear for you. Yeah, got to score. Got to get touchdowns. One big thing, but what's crazy is you're up 23 points, 30-7. Ooh, Broncos have been winning some games, so they've been winning some close games to some okay teams. And granted, I know the Patriots have done the same thing, but a lot of people hyping the Broncos. Let's see what Twitter has to say. Vivek well said, protect the house and hang on for the bye week. Get rested, get these people healthy. Super Bowl 20 rematch, that'd be crazy. Go Pack, go. What? We're getting absolutely just spammed in the thread right here. Appreciate, by the way, the likes. Love the likes. Appreciate the super chats. Thanks a lot. It means the world to me. For some reason, I can't post them on here, but always means a ton. Put a lot of work into this. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the subs, all the fun stuff. I honestly think with that field goal where he kicked right into the ground, I think it was the fact that the ball was off. I really think so. You look at it, I think that's what it was. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Young Hoku with the faulty kick attempt. Crazy. Forgot also, I already forgot about the Jackson Dart kick too. Have mercy. Crazy. Crazy. Hey, appreciate man, I can't pull it up. But thanks for the super chat. It means the world to me. Put a lot of time, a lot of effort into here. You guys rock. Appreciate you. Every one of you. Appreciate it. Yeah, but like I said, I think the Patriots much needed bye week coming up. Big win going into the bye week. A lot of momentum going into those last 5 games. Going to be huge. What are your thoughts? Comment below. Would love to hear from you. Would love to hear from you. Patriots for sure going to win. That's a given. They better, at least. A gross. Oh, that's what's going on. These are real people. Holy cow. Grossy Raid sending love from another pet. Dude, that's cool. Okay. This is really cool. I appreciate that. Dude, that was wild. I was wondering why the heck we went up like 300 people watching. That was crazy. That was really nice. That was the most random thing ever. Dart's playing. Listen, David, this is all you got to know. Dart, listen, he's doing what he can, but he's not playing ideal. I'll jump into the stats for you real quick, but it's not going well for him. Let me pull up the stats for you real quick. Usually I go make a sandwich at halftime, but I'm probably going to have to go shovel my driveway. We just got hit with a ton of snow. Had to shovel off almost a foot yesterday. All right, this is what we got. Drake May, 6 of 20, 207 yards, 2 tutties, only been sacked once. Ramondre Stevenson, 6 carries, 36 yards, averaging 6 yards a carry. Travion Henderson, 4 carries, 23 yards, averaging 5.8 yards per carry. Love to see it. Receiving touchdowns from your boy Kayshon Boutte, Kyle Williams. You have the sack by Harold Landry. You remember that early on in the game. Jackson Dart's 8 of 11, 67 yards, 1 touchdown. Singletary has been their only weapon on the ground. 9 carries, 40 yards. Jackson Dart, 1 carry for 12. And then Tracy, 2 carries for 3 yards. Slayton has the lone touchdown. Young Ho Koo, Lord knows, no one knows what the heck that guy's doing. But crazy. Dude, that's the craziest thing. I don't think you realize we got rated by Tom Grossi. That may have been the craziest thing I've ever experienced in my life. Wake up, pay attention, Grossi raid. Grossi raid. Nice to see the Pats take it to the team. This is something that's been missing all year. Grossi raid, Grossi raid, Grossi raid. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was funny. Yeah, I saw that. I wonder, was he in here? I don't know. Could have had him on here. Would have been fun. Try to get my boy back to the third quarter, by the way. Try to get my boy James White on here. That would have been fun, but he was busy tonight. I shot him a text and he was like, "Man, I'd love to, but he's whipped. He's taking a job, a varsity coach at an Illinois high school, private school, I believe. I can't remember the name. He's an assistant running back coach at Illinois right now, but we'll see. We will see." I still can't believe that. Jackson Dart handoff, Singletary. He's going to end up getting the first down right there. Gosh, come on, Johnson.
The blood of angry men. We definitely rated them last time. 49ers Green Bay in the playoffs.
I'm looking at, hold on, I'm watching this Tom Grossi live thing, see if he's rated me.
Nope, subscribers mode. We're trying. Okay.
This is too funny.
They tour Drake May. Judge Define. Third out you showed, is that the one you wore as a kid in the NFL draft vid you made? Probably, yes. I mean, those are literally the oldest hats I have. So I'm pretty sure there's a hat or is a jacket.
Too funny. Too funny.
No, you don't. All right, link is in the chat. Boom. Ross A-Raid, Sandalin. I'm pretty sure we rated this person. Yeah, we do. We rate smaller creators, and listen, if you find a smaller creator that you're like, hey, I like this person better than Tom, that's how smaller creators grow. And with a fire, calling it right now, Drake May is going to have a 300-yard game finally. People are still going to say it doesn't count because of the Giant. 4-3, call a timeout with 2 seconds to go. Good man. Still looking for more raids. Background. Josh Fontana, like you said, with the PC and all, you had the opportunity to build a custom.
Too funny. Sorry, I'm trying to look at this stuff.
I don't know. I probably keep this L shape because I do enjoy it.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. Big stop right here. Get him down. Come on. Come on. And a loss. Let's go. Again, we talked about, big thing we talked about here is the fact that they need to be able to get a big stop with Tracy out of the backfield. That was huge. 4th and 6. They probably got to go for it here. You got to go for it if you're the Giants. What else you got to do, Mike Kafka? Come on. Here we go. 4th and 6. Huge stop. Ball at the 38. What do we got? Get some pressure in there. Get some pressure in there. Get some pressure. Yes, let's go. Come on. No flag. Yes, sir. Mapu, baby. Mapu, he's been doing some things today. I love seeing it. Love seeing it. What's your thoughts? Turnover? And to Johnson. Johnson's too busy starting fights. That's what he's too busy doing.
The owners of the Minnesota.
What do you guys think? Who's scoring the next touchdown? Drop it below. Crazy. What are you guys' thoughts? 30-7. What's going to happen next?
Saints got eliminated this week. They are out.
Hey, real quick commercial break before. Yeah, next touchdown, Scott. I like that. Scott. Next touchdown, give it a Keyshawn booty. BTB, bring that booty. Booty call. What do we got? Williams, another touchdown. I'd love to see that. Stevenson after sustained drive through the end zone. Like it. Diggs is quiet. He is quiet tonight. Maybe he'll score right here, Scott. You never know. Robert Kraft is souping up. Sorry, I'm kicking stuff down over here. He's suiting up. He scored the next touchdown. I think he gets hit once, and that's not going to be good for him. I don't think he wants that to happen. But I could be wrong. All right. Ramondre Stevenson making something out of nothing right there. I like it. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6, 4-yard run by Stevenson. You like to see it. What do we got next? Ooh, a little orbit. Delayed handoff. Not a huge fan of that, especially after the pressure last time, but that's going to be all right. Good times. Good times. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. Let's do something here, Drake May. Let's do something here, Drake May. Abdul Carter coming. I don't hate it. I don't hate it on the scramble from Drake May getting out of bounds. My buddy Paul said, hey, if they had an opportunity to hit Drake May, they were going to hit Drake May. They didn't right there. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I don't think that was an ideal call by Josh McDaniels there, but we'll take Drake May scrambling to his left, getting chased by Abdul Carter. We'll take that all day. Yeah, eating away at the clock. Full show. Full show. I probably would run too. You're right. Listen, I'm just a high school PE teacher. There we go. Good comeback route by Pop. You remember we talked about the earlier this week, we did a video. We talked about Pop a little bit, how he's a unique slot, because usually slots thrive in the zone coverage, but he thrives in man coverage, which is pretty impressive for a slot. I mean, obviously most slots are quick, they're fast. But he thrives at it. I love to see it. And again, at the beginning of the season, I think a lot of people were ready to sell him out and jump on to Efton Chisholm. But he's really came into his own, which has been great. There's Keyshawn Booty. All right, nice little drive they're working up here. I like it. I like it. Pop is special, Scott. I would agree. You know what? If you haven't already, hit the like button for Pop Douglas, for goodness sakes. Heck yeah. Hit that like button. Oh, okay. 2nd and 1, Henderson. Like I said, I don't hate Henderson on those plays. I'm not a crazy huge fan of him on those plays, though. The reason I say that is Ramondre Stevenson, I like him in more of those, short down situations. But here we go. I formation, Westover. Don't miss the block. He just got bottled up. Oh, that was ugly. Not ideal there. See, this is the thing against really good teams. We can't be doing. Can't be doing that against good teams. Not ideal. Oh, they're going for it. I like that. Okay, you're up 37. Aggressive. Okay. Someone who said that was Scott earlier saying, "Hey, where's Stephon Diggs?" There's Stephon Diggs. I don't know if that was Scott Donovan. I don't know who it was, but he's here. Get up, Field. Hey, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Stephon Diggs, baby. Here we go. I was going to say pass interference, but they both had hands up. Pass to Kayshon Boutte in the corner of the end zone. Nothing going. It's going to be 3rd and 11. What are they going to dial up here? 4:20 left in the third. Nothing. Frustrating. All right, here we go. No. Ugh. See, that's frustrating right there. I mean, I not ideal, but just not great. Not great. You got to score right there. Not ideal. Not ideal. Yeah, only 3rd miss for the season for him. You jump into his stats real quick. Right now, you look at his stats. "19 of 21." So now he's 19 of 22. So that's, listen, just going to be under 90%. Not bad. 33 of 35 on PATs. Listen, not ideal, but we'll take it. Well, actually, that's wrong. It's not out of 22 because he's made a couple tonight. So that's my fault on that. But you know what I meant. You know what I meant. Crazy. I agree. I think there's times it was a little too conservative right there, but then Again, they went for it on fourth down. You got to give them that. You got to give them that. Yeah, you are right, Vivek. All three of his misses are from 40 to 49. Perfect for 50 plus, 3 of 3. Perfect from 30 to 39. You're right. You're right. Frustrating. They got to stop him here. Yeah, chew up some clock, but you still got to score there. You got to get something. I formation for the Giants. Tracy gets some yardage there, a little push. We're going to be under 4 right here. Play action, drop back. Jackson Dart, all time to throw. He's going to scramble, of course. You know, technically they get a touchdown here. That's only a 2-score game. I hope that doesn't happen, but I'm just saying. There you go, Woodson. Good tackle by Woodson. Giants get the ball into Patriots territory right there. Yeah, Jackson Dart for sure is getting hit. Second and third. Here we go. What do we got? Oh, come on, guys. That's what I said. Got to contain them. They're getting shredded right here. It's not good. It's frustrating to watch. They need to hold them to a field goal here at least. They're probably going to get this first down right here. It's 2nd and 2. Gibbons, something with his helmet, it looks like. Yep. Here we go, 2nd and 2. Let's go, baby. Here we go, guys. Come on. Let's go, baby. Yep, first down. Golly. Yeah, we got to get something going right here. Defensively. Come on. There we go. That's better. That's better. Hold them to a field goal would be big right here. I would take that. Yeah, they are. Scott, for sure. They're running it down our throats. That's for sure. 2nd and 9. Tracy only a yard right there. Single setback. Dart under center. Here we go. Golly. Couple more yards right there. A few yards right there. Probably going to make it 3rd and 6. You know they're going to go for it. Head into the 4th quarter. Score 30-7. If they score right here, the Patriots need to go down and score right after this. Just like they should have hit that field goal. Should have got a touchdown. They needed that. They needed that. You're like, Aaron, they're up by 23. I know. Trust me. I know. I'd agree. The run defense, you miss Milton Williams there. Whew. Guys, I'm getting tired. Golly. I'm getting tired. I forget I love Monday Night Football, but it's hard. It's hard to stay up, especially when I got up this morning at 4:45. Want to get things done, you got to get up early, baby. Got to get up early. Yeah. I agree. Definitely with Williams, they makes more stops. I think that's pretty obvious. $4:45, baby. It is the middle of the night. The T. All right, here we go. What do we got here, baby? What do we got? 30-7, Patriots winning. So frustrating. I messed up my thing. Jeez. All right, they got a drive and score right here. What the heck? What the heck? Like I said, 2-score game. Frustrating. What do you say? You mean you had to look to see what the score is in your own podcast? Man, I looked down for 2 seconds. People are watching you. You do one thing, they critique you. Have mercy. Yeah, I agree, Vivek. We need to be – listen, go down there, score, get some points on the board. What are we doing? What are we doing? Not asking for much. That we did give them that one, and we should. But that's the thing. How many drives have we had where they could have scored? Plenty where we could have scored a touchdown or at least just frustrating. This game could be a lot. The margin could be a lot wider. Could be a lot more different, ladies and gentlemen. 30-15. Let's see what we got this drive. Let's do something here. And look at Jackson Darts rally him. 2-score game. He's saying, come on now, Pats. Let's not be stupid. Don't let him back in. Kyle Williams returned it to about the 23. Come on. The run has been so dominant. Here we go, boys. Let's go. Come on. Oh, I like that. I like that. Little rollout, dump off to the tight end. I don't mind that at all. All right, here we go. Let's keep it going. I formation, Westover. Hit someone, baby. Come on. Westover got someone. That's for sure. Yeah, the Kyle Williams play is so nice. Deep ball, Drake May. Guarantee it, baby. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. Let's get something going. There we go. I like that. I like that little dump off. Travion. Give us another first down. I love it. That's what's killer, though. Hunter's money. But, man, when he dropped it, that sucked. That sucked. When it would have been a first down right there? First and goal? Just under 13 minutes left. First down. Giants side of the field. Let's go. Travion about 4 yards. Henderson in the open field is absolutely dangerous. The Patriots have a lot of guys in open field. They're dangerous. They can be dangerous for sure. For sure. It's wild to see Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston on the bench. Here we go, 2nd and 8. Let's get something going. Man, I thought that was 4 yards, only 2. There's a sack. They sent the house. It's going to be 3rd and long. Letting them back in. Come on, guys. Man, he just had no one just sitting in the middle of the field. Not ideal. Not ideal routes on that one. Based on that blitz. What do we got? We got almost 11 minutes. Fourth and 8. Behringer, don't botch this. Letting the time run out. Offensively, things have not been looking ideal. Yeah, see, a game that they could have just pulled away with. Not great. Behringer, we need a good punt out of you. Pin them deep. Let's go. Sent the house there. Muff it, baby. All right. About the 14-yard line. Can't let them come back in. Yeah, second half offense has not been good. They need to get something going. Defensively, they need a stop. There's a lot of things they got to do. What they did in the first half containing really Singletary's been real big for them, but not being able to contain Dart and really Singletary has been killing them. 3 and out would be huge right here. Need a 3 and out. Need a 3 and out. Yeah, that's true, Donovan. Was the opposite. Yeah, I don't think the play calling's been ideal in the second half. A lot of things, like I said, was it Ray? I don't know if Ray's on here anymore. I know he said he was watching the game a different way or whatever it may be. But I think the issue is this. Yeah, well, he said that his how many points the Patriots were going to put up is lower than what he predicted. But I think the question is, at this point, it could have been, they could have had 40 plus points, and they don't. And so they got to get a 3-and-out right here, turn around and get a touchdown and close this thing out, because this is getting ridiculous. Randy in the building. There you go, cover 2. About 8 in the box right here. I formation. What are they going to do? And they're going to run it. Not a wise move when you don't got the helmets. Not a wise move when you don't got the helmets. I don't know what you're doing there, but we'll take it. Yeah. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12. Come on, let's do something here. I'll tell you my thoughts on Jordan Mason. I don't mind him. You know what kills me is when he was on the 49ers, I have him on my dynasty league. And when he was going off for the 49ers, when Christian McCaffrey was out, I had someone come and try to trade me some solid stuff for him, and I should have taken it. I should have taken it, and I didn't. So I'm a little bitter at Jordan Mason, but I mean, I don't mind him. Don't mind him. Well, I mean, what's your thoughts? Why are you bringing up Jordan Mason's kind of random? Yeah, if they listen, I think you know what's crazy now is literally JJ didn't play last year. What people have seen of JJ this year is like, all right, he's not who we thought he was. And so, now how quick people can give up on players and coaches is pretty crazy. But yeah, I don't disagree. I think Jefferson's like, and the Vikings are probably like, man, we should have kept Sam Darnold. Look at what Sam Darnold's doing in Seattle now. It's crazy, but I don't know. Yeah, is he going to stay? Very possibly he doesn't, or he wants to try to get out. I don't know. Yeah, I like Jordan Mason. I think he's a solid, second option on a team. Don't think he's bad at all. 49ers, I'll tell you what though, man, they have, I don't know, with the record they have, with the issues they've had this year is pretty wild in a tough division. Get him. He cannot get the first down here. Yeah, but I don't mind Jordan Mason. I think what's crazy for the 49ers is literally all the issues with Brandon Ayuk, and then the times that Christian McCaffrey's been injured, and then they're going for it. 3rd and 2. Big stop here. Come on, guys. Come on. That's frustrating. Come on, guys. Less than 10 minutes left. See? Tracy going back. Beating ourselves for sure. 2nd and 9. Gonna be a pass right here. Got to get pressure. This is why I'm saying we need an edge rusher. We need to add Christian Barmore almost had him. That's a catch. Nope. Christian Gonzalez. Thank goodness he's on this team. Thank goodness. Yeah, if CMC gets injured, you got to be a loyal fan. You got to watch those games. All right, 3rd and 9. Big stop here. Come on, fellas. Big stop right here. He's going to run. Better not throw a flag. That would be Bush League. Release the hounds. Release the hounds, core. All right, 4th down. There we go. Got to score right here. Put him on ice, baby. Put him on ice. Hey, it wasn't a 3 and out, but we'll take this. We'll take it. We'll take it. Am I right? Hey, I'll tell you what, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Appreciate the super chats. Marcus Jones, do your thing, playa. Do your thing. Oh, he had a little seam. Yeah, we need a touchdown here. Not asking for much, just a touchdown. It's simple. All we need is just a touchdown. Here we go. Who's scoring right here? Who is scoring next, ladies and gentlemen? Because they better be scoring. That's all I got to say. Let's get Stephon Diggs in the end zone. Listen, I projected he would get a touchdown. I just need him to get one. Here we go, baby. Let's get a drive right here. Put this game on ice. Am I right? Am I right? You live in Missouri? Where do you live in Missouri? The guy across the street from me he moved here a year ago. He lived outside Springfield. Here we go. Patriots from about their own 37, it looks like. There you go, Travion. Oh, you live by Kansas City? Are you originally from Missouri? There we go. Second and third. Run the clock. Run it down. Run it down your throats. Yeah, they need the bye week bad, that's for sure. There we go. Look at that cut. Look at that cut. Come on, Travion. Look at that cut. Glad we didn't get rid of that pick. Oh, man, that's nice. Missouri, it gets hot there in the summer, man. It gets hot. My in-laws once, they were like, let's do a family vacation. It was July, and we went to Branson, Missouri. It was hot as Hades down there. Mid-July, I think the average temp when we were there was like 93, 94. It was insane. Oh. We got a hold. What do we got? That was frustrating. Let's see this illegal shift. Oh, interesting. Okay. Verdarian low. Not ideal. First and 10 still from the 30. Let's take it. Come on. Look at that shift. Look at that shiftiness from Henderson. Are you kidding me? Let the clock run, baby. Let the clock run. Could have been a tackle for loss right there. Ends up being a gain of 6. Yes, I thought that was a clean hit on Dart earlier. Come on, Stefan, get the first. No, I do think it was a clean hit on Dart earlier where it was hit out of bounds. If you don't go out of bounds, you're playing a big boys game. You're going to get hit. If you have the ball, you're going to get hit. He could have went out earlier. He didn't. It's on him. All right, here's the deal. They got to ground and pound right here at formation, get the ball, get the first down, continue to run the clock out. Nothing fancy. I don't want to see a pass. I want to see big boy football right here. That's what I want to see. We'll take the quarterback sneak too. We'll take that too. A lot better than that time they tried the tush push on the goal line against the Bengals. That was not ideal. That was kind of rough to watch. I love the jumbo package. You get a package where you got 13 personnel where it's one running back, And then you got 3 tight ends in there, and it's, hey, you're going to assert your dominance. Love that. I don't mind play action, but right there when it's so short and you want that clock to keep running. Look at that. 3,500. 3,500 plays by a rookie. And then the other teams, you got the Browns, the Jets, and the Titans, and they're all dog awful. There you go, Ramondre. I like it. Keep the clock going. Keep it ticking, baby. Calling the timeouts. Yeah, I get a tutty here. Continue to run the clock out. Not asking for much. Come on. Smart move. Smart move. Smart move. Stay in bound. Lose a yard. 3rd and 5. All right, here we go. Oh, 3rd and 7. He lost more than that. I thought he only lost a yard right there. Stephon Diggs in there. Touchdown. Watch out. Look at how much space they're giving him up there. They're in the house. Yes. That's how you catch it, Henry. Makes up for his miss last time. Here we go. Get a tutty right here. Put this game on ice. No more timeouts. Let that thing run down under 4. And they sent the house too. Let it run, baby. Yeah, great catch by Henry. Here we go. 2nd and goal. Let's do something here. 5 wide. Let's go, baby. He had him if he would have looked a little sooner. 3rd and goal. They were going to send the house again. Guarantee it. Watch for it. Nope. Rush 4. Step up. Let's see if they had anyone open. Oh, no, that's a Hunter Henry right there. Not ideal. Not ideal. You want to get the touchdown right there, but you're going to take the field goal. You're going to make it a 3-score game. Technically, it should be 36. Should be a lot more, but we're going to take it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you this. I got to get up early in the morning. I am bouncing. Before you leave, do me a favor. Hit the like button. If you have not, hit the subscribe button. I'll be dropping a video tomorrow at some point. Don't miss out. Sorry, I'm getting tired. I'm going to lay down, watch the rest of the game on my phone in my bed, so then I can fall asleep and it'll be beautiful. Again, thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Any last comments before I leave? If anyone wants to say anything, say it now. We did survive, Vivek. We survived, baby. We'll take it. We will take it. Enjoy it. I appreciate you guys, everyone who's hanging out with me today. Consistently had over about 100. We're hitting 100, just over 100 most of the game. So I appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys. You guys have a great night. You guys, sleep well. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. You guys have a good one. We'll talk later. Peace.